In terms of the figures, the media results generated by the Visiting Journalists Program under the current financial year 2017-18, which is about to end next week when March is ending, in terms of print, the total circulation in which Namibia was posted or reported on generated about 5.1 million in terms of print. Total media value thereof in terms of euros was about 918,000, and in British pounds 982,000. Total unique users for online, we had a coverage about 6.7 million, and the total reach of social media followers was about 8.17 million. Total reach on Facebook followers was about 230,000, so that means we need to do much on Facebook. To reach Instagram followers was about 3 million, and total reach of the YouTube followers was about 5.3. So in terms of statistical data is that. So I guess Facebook and Twitter is not even mentioned. So there's a room for improvement. So we probably need to focus how we select our journalists and media next time around so that we have a broader coverage in terms of social and online media platforms. Despite limited budget, we have managed to create immense success stories in our source markets, but we have realized that these success stories are not known within our own country, that is being Namibia. Although we have been broadcasting and sharing and inviting others to visit us. As an organization, we have failed to continuously share our success stories with our stakeholders, our partners in tourism, especially with you, media, Namibian media for that matter, and the stakeholders. As an institution, we do, however, understand the value of liaison with the media, and tonight's event is the first step towards improvement communication with you, the Namibian media. And as you may noted, we have been having Namibia Broadcasting Corporation, that's the National Broadcasting Corporation, with us on one of the trips, so that they can, whilst you are sharing the international visitors with your own folks at home, they will be sharing with us. And that way we would try to improve on domestic tourism marketing by telling Namibians as well that they should become travelers within their own country. And the only way to do so is for them to know what they can do and what are the hotspots and the latest highlights in the tourism industry in order to plan. Having said that, the strategic and smart partnerships are key success factors of Visiting Journalists Program.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. I want to acknowledge the presence of the chairperson of the board of directors of NTB and members of the board of directors present here, the CEO and the management of the NTB, our partners, and also the tourism service providers, our staff from the Ministry of Environment and Tourism, from the Father Ministry this time, except from the Mother Ministry, this time from the Father Ministry, Environment and Tourism, esteemed invited guests, the media, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to thank all of you greatly for being here, because this is a night where we can now indirect and talk about tourism in Namibia. I see so many of you here, role players in the tourism industry. I am very much thankful that you are here, and my gratification that you come to honor this evening. Now, I had a storyteller, the storytellers here. You were in Opuo, you were in Ongula, you were in Utapi, wherever you were, and you were close to the river. You overnight there, and you saw hippos. There's a hippo, you saw crocodiles. And, you see, everything in Namibia is free. Just to tell you that there's freedom here. So, and this freedom we fought for, it's not only for human beings, even animals. That's why you have animals roaming free. The majority of animals, including domesticated animals, in communal areas, they don't live in enclosure, they are roaming free. It comes wild animals, they are already wild. We don't have zoos here. That's a good thing. So, and that's what people want to see, animals living freely. I watched one expedition where hunting is done. You release an animal from a zoo and then you shoot it running. So we don't do those kind of things here. We really go for truly hunting. And then we call it conservation hunting. Because we hunt to conserve. We just harvest. We don't just hunt for sake of hunting. So animals here, they live freely. And in most cases you see them roaming freely and interacting with members of the communities there, even sometimes grazing with their livestock. And no one touched them because the community over there understand that these are animals that belong to them. With our programs of community-based natural resource management, that's where you saw those animals that you see in communal land, and they have communal conservancy, they belong to those communities, those wild animals, and they are tens of thousands. So, most visitors, they want to see these animals roaming freely. But they're still dangerous. But they are peaceful. They are very friendly. If you are friendly, they are friendly. Depends how you approach it. Even a lion, they are friendly. You can negotiate. You meet it, you just negotiate. You give each other signals. But the lion will tell you that mind your borders. I'm here, this is my territory, mind yours. You just negotiate. You meet the eyes, and then you negotiate. You go away, he will take his way. Now, Mr. Hamfungi talked about a storyteller, about a lion and a hunter. The lion and hunter, you see, always hunters, they glorify themselves. That's why in African proverbs, there's this thing that, until the lion got a storyteller, but because the lion cannot tell its story, what exactly happened. So the hunter will always say, I had the upper hand. But they will not tell that, no, the lion was charging me. I want to thank you all for here tonight. Maybe I can switch on the mode of reading here, just to capture everything that I wanted to say. And I want to say it briefly. And I want to acknowledge our visitors here. How many are you? From the United States of America? 6 of you. Yes, your hand up. Raise your hand. Maybe we meet in New York City, in the Manhattan there, or Washington. Where are you from?
Toronto.
Where? Atlanta. Toronto. Okay. Very good. There are 6 of you, and you had a very good view all over there. And you appreciate Namibia.
Yeah, very much so.
So it was first time? So first time?
First time in Namibia, yeah.
All of you? All of you, first time? So your experience has changed now, after having seen Namibia. But you have been to Africa before?
Yes.
So if you have been to Africa and you have never been to Namibia, you have never seen the beauty of Africa. Now you have seen the beauty of Africa. That's the beauty of Africa now. All what you have here, many people don't have. The way you do things differently. You have an appearance of wild animals freely roaming there, our landscape untouched, unspoiled. So we have everything here. So let me thank you once again for having visited us here in Namibia. We welcome you again. Hope you stay here for some time, some days, and then come back again, and then bring more others to come to Namibia, because that's what you want. And you tell the story now. How is Namibia, and invite others to come. You can also come and settle here if you wish. We are only 2.3 million. 2.3 million. Not even that section, the 10% of New York population. So we are only 2.3, and you have seen the vastness of this country. So you can settle here too. So here you can be free, breathing freely, because you can stay somewhere, settle somewhere there, alone. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to share some of our niches tourism product in Namibia. As most of you know, the 3 attractions in Namibia having been crowned amongst the 26 of Africa's most amazing places to visit by CNN travel. These are Source Play in the south there, River Canyon, also in the south. Then Speed Copper is the way to the coast. Namibia is also one of the most family-friendly destinations in Africa. It has been identified as one of the top 5 family-friendly destinations in Africa, especially for teenagers, by gotoafrica.com, alongside Mauritius, Botswana, Tanzania, and South Africa. In terms of eco-tourism attraction, Namibia has been blessed with a captivating and diverse landscape, which few countries can match. Tourism have the option of visiting. Tourists have the option of visiting several UNESCO World Heritage Sites, namely Fontaine, Petrified Forest, and Namibia Sea. On the other hand, nature lovers and the adventurers can choose adventure tourism or ecotourism, which includes mountain biking, trekking, mountaineering, skydiving, white water rafting, fly fishing, windsurfing, caving, as well as visiting wildlife sanctuaries and national parks. This must be shared with the world at large, so that it does not remain only a great untold story. It is comforting and indeed confirming why Namibia Tourism Board has a destination marketing team, which we call Namibia Endless Horizons, as the hallmark of our nation's tourism offering. Media therefore play a vital and important role in promoting tourism, not only in Namibia, but also throughout the world. As you are aware, in today's world, communication network and the information transmission has become more efficient and informative with the use of internet. Media can promote tourism by projecting a destination properly, and the media also can destroy a destination through negative reporting and publicity. It is also therefore necessary that media acquires in-depth understanding of the detailed activities, local situations, customs, policies, and legal frameworks, and other realities in a destination before setting up an effective media program. I believe that this is the aim of this initiative, to ensure that the competitive and the comparative advantage of Namibia as a tourism destination reach the world, and the return on this investment is to see travelers arriving in Namibia. I'm encouraged to know that under the umbrella of Visiting Journalist Program, under NTB's banner, 31 selected journalists, editors and freelancers from leading travel and lifestyle magazines, selected newspapers from other countries, and trade magazines, as well as 9 influential from Germany, Austria, Switzerland, France, UK, China, South Africa, and finally the United States of America and Canada. Travel to Namibia during the current financial year. Moreover, 5 professional photographers, videographer, and television projects chose Namibia as their location to take impressive pictures and emotional video footage portraying Namibia as an exciting and diverse travel destination. I would like to encourage strategic partnership between the media and the owners of popular hotels, joint venture lodges, restaurants, shops, and tourism service providers in Namibia and the other tourism destinations across the country. All the above are important. It is important, however, that it takes place within a well-structured institutional policy, legal, and strategic framework. It is therefore that I would like to repeat and re-emphasize what the President of the Republic of Namibia said in July 7th last year, and these words were directed to NTB, the Namibia Tourism Board, and it is followed. To ensure the development of national innovative demand-driven, research-based national marketing strategy focusing on domestic, regional, and international existing, emerging, and new markets, to assist in ensuring the innovative and aggressive removal of barriers to tourism development and the growth in a considerate manner by both the public and the private sector. Lastly, to ensure that the Namibian communal conservancy sector is a key component of the Namibian tourism product offering, and through that ensure the geographic spreads of the benefits of tourism. These tasks have not been carried out systematically and efficiently. I would like to see this task to be carried out and also initiated in the full and effective implementation for start this year. Furthermore, to that, I would like also to see the various pieces of legislation that our Namibia Tourism Board have oversight of completely, especially those critical ones and very impressive for the effective regulation and promotion of the industry. Finally, I know that we have adopted over the years the marketing of Namibia as a seasonal destination, especially for tourism from Europe. I believe the time has come to interrogate this and to do away with this because we have much to offer in all seasons, not only selected seasons, but all seasons from January to December, for both domestic, regional, and international travelers. In conclusion, to travel is to see. Whenever we travel, we become part of a global movement that has power to drive positive changes within our country. We are relying on you as media to increase Namibia's positive connectivity to the world, which is crucial in ensuring that Namibia's marketing strategy is successful, and also to ensure that the success of our tourism industry is